Hello everyone, this is Blue Fronter Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Budweiser Retro Series. Today we are at Sonoma for the I don't remember a race name. Epic fail. We have one driver making his debut today as Kenny Bale in the number 28 Havoline Ford Thunderbird. I have never heard of this name before, but that is a pretty well-known car. Of course, the Robert Yates 28 car. I bet so. Kenny Bale is in some good equipment. Starting on the pole, we have Alessandro Vietti. He hasn't had a very good season, but this is his type of track. Vietti, being a Italian touring car driver, is a road ringer. And starting on his outside, we have Tony Blazer, looking to have a great run here today. Could really use it to gain some ground. Row number 2 has James Silverfox, who did pretty solidly at Michigan, and then Dylan Young. Row number 3 has John Cedino and Luke Walker. Row 4 has second point Sean Angel and William Duncan, who has been struggling this season. Then right at the top 10 we have Leah Walker and last week's pole sitter Rob Thomas. But last week's winner Eugene DeMax is starting in the top 20, so we'll have to see what he can do at a road course. And then Zachary Robinson, I believe he won this race last season, but he's starting all the way back in 41st. So that's a thing. Well, let's get those engines fired up. Here you go, you see the flames jetting out. We're getting ready to go racing. This could be a very interesting race, to say the least, especially if John Johnston in the field, and he unsurprisingly qualified last again. In fact, he's not even in form yet. Dude, get in the form. This could be a very interesting race, to say the least. I'm pretty sure we had a bit of a wreck fest last season. Wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. Vietti leads us to the field. How's the Italian going to do on a road course? We're about to find out. As the green flag is out, we're rocking at Sonoma. Called this track Sears Point last season, but, well, might as well stick with consistency. As the field thunders into the first two corners, Tony Blazer is side by side at the 43. I think Blazer might be able to get the spot here. Oh. And the Italian's not going to be able to hold on. Tony Blazer takes the lead. This guy's still looking for his first career win, even though he's the defending series champion. Sorry, the defending champ is still looking for his first career win, but such is the case of Tony Blazer. You know, Dylan Young is slotted in the second. I can already see Eugene DeMax moving his way forward. DeMax looking pretty good at the start of this race, the Michigan winner. Actually having a pretty clean start to this one. As my fraps is starting to lag. Coming through the hairpin, looks like Blazer is going to be the leader. Blazer leads, but I just saw someone come into the pit lane there. That was Henry Sanford in the 42. Oh man, he has not had a good season at all, and it's only gonna get worse here. Problems for Sanford. Not really sure what. Oh, problems! Someone spun around. That's Jeffrey Buckeye. Oh, and Seth Cole got a piece. He finished second last week, and oh no! I think. Oh. Johnston just spun off. Oh, and he just banged up the back of that car. But also, Kenny Bale, what a heartbreak for him. His first start, and he gets involved in the first wreck of the day. Oh, Rhett Yates just spun. Oh, and Johnson slammed into him along with Connor Atwood. Wow, not a good day for the Aussie. That car is really slow. I think he's done. So yeah, not a good day for the Aussie. He's probably gonna be done here. Luke Walker's passing John Cedino here for fourth. Walker's not had the best of seasons. But here's Blazer, and he is going to cross the start-finish line to take the caution. Alright, and there you go. A few incidents here in the second lap. First caution's out. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened. Free wide between Vito Corleone, Pichu London, and May Shelley. And Corleone is going to make contact with Pichu London. London's gonna clip the 28. Poor Kenny Bale. He really had nothing to do with that. Just an innocent victim. And then further on back, Jeffrey Buckeye is gonna get loose, and he's gonna bump into the 12 of Jake Williams and spin himself around. Seth Cole nowhere to go. Tough break for him. He's gonna get some damage on that car. And then Johnston kind of runs into Gene Sanford and spins off. Not really sure if that was completely Johnston's fault at all. Kind of looks like a racing incident there. And then we had another incident up the track here of Rhett Yates. Yates is not exactly a road ringer, so it's not surprising that he ran into problems here. He got into Chris Darton and spun himself around. James Shelley hits him, gets some pretty serious damage. Johnson slams into him and gets some even more serious damage, and then Atwood runs in the back of him, and I think that damage may be terminal for the 71. So there you go. There's your set of incidents for the first caution. Let's get back to racing here from Sonoma. We're going back to green on lap number 5 of 17. Connor Atwood is the only driver out of race result of last incident. Tony Blazer is the leader. Second is Dylan Young. Third, Luke Walker. Fourth, Alessandro Vietti. Fifth is William Duncan. Sixth, Rob Thomas. Seventh, Mary Shelley. Eighth, Hayden Klein. Ninth, Sonny Corleone, points leader. And 10th is Chris Darton. 11th is Jeffrey Finguy. 12th, Eugene DeMax. 13th, Natalie Hernandez. 14th, Carl Sander. 15th, Charles Sanford. 15th, Michelle Michaels. 16th, John Sedino. Really bad pit stop for him. 17th, Leah Walker. 18th, Chris Rickenbach. 19th, Sam Young. And Sean Angel rounds to the top 20. As we can tell, it's pretty obvious to tell there was some pit stops. Oh man, James Silverfox had a disastrous pit stop. He's way back there. Sanford's in the pit lane. Henry Sanford's in the pit lane again. Don't know what's wrong there. But pace cars coming in. Tony Blazer looking to bring us back to the green. The Wood Brothers 21. This team has never won before. Tracy Moore drove the 21 last season and was winless. And of course, Tony Blazer won the championship without even winning a single race, so Tony Blazer's never won either. Could this be the day that Blazer gets his long overdue first career win? Green flag's back out. Still a long way to go. Luke Walker's fighting at that 40 free right now. Back there for the third spot. Oh, Blazer just ran a little wide, but he got a pretty good run off the corner. This car has won a race. Rhett Yates drove it to victory lane at Charlotte last season. There's Johnston. What was that? What was that? Oh my god, that was genuine. What the heck? That was epic idiocy by John Johnston. Oh my god. If we go into a caution, I'm going to get another look at that. That was a genuine, that was a genuine, I can't pronounce genuine. Oh man, quite a few funny moments in this one. But this is a bit awesome. Zachary Robinson, he started 41st, and by the end of the of lap 5, he is in 27th. How about that? Gaining a lot of spots. Blazer still leads the field. Dylan Young's got the fastest lap, though. See if we get any problems in this corner. Oh boy, look out. Look out! Oh, Sanino just spun around. Sean Angels just got hit. That's going to be a caution. Yep, caution is out. Oh, wow. They're spinning everywhere. Oh, and some drivers get stuck. Oh, tough break for Silver Fox. Yet another good run goes down the drain. Yet another good run goes down the drain for Silver Fox. He had a terrible pit stop, and now he's running into more problems. Luckily, he's managed to get back on the road, but that's a tough break for Silver Fox. But before we take a look at that, we're gonna have to see what happened to John Johnston. See what John Johnston was doing with, you know what? That was really hilarious. Oh boy. Blazer leads the field. Let's take a look at what happened. But first, John Johnston, an epic failure. We gotta just take a look at this. Johnston is running all by himself in 40th, and then he just randomly spins out, and then he drives straight to the tire wall like an idiot. Lol, pay driving. That's all I can say. Just lol pay driving. Oh my god. Alright, now let's go and take a look at what happened. To bring out the caution. There we go. John Sandino's gonna get in the Chris Rickenbaugh, and Sean Angel's gonna is gonna help the 68s around, and they're both gonna spin. May Shelley gets a piece, Jake Williams, and I believe those are the only two that got involved in that. But further behind, I believe Buckeye spun himself out again. Yeah, he and Peachy London just randomly spun, and then these guys got bogged down in the sand. Williams, Silver Fox, Michaels, and Falcon. Hey, look at that! I just saw that. If you look at this, Silver Fox punches it in reverse and pushes Jake Williams out of the sand trap. And then he manages to get out himself. Well, karma is thanking him for doing a good deed. I think karma thanks James Silver Fox for doing a good deed and let him get back on the track. Or something like that. I don't know what karma is. Yeah, just kidding. I know everything about karma. Alright, on a serious note, let's get back to the green. Going back to green, lap number 9 of 17. Nobody's out of the race. At least not right now. Sonny Corleone is the leader after pit stop. Second is Leia Walker. Third, Rhett Yates. Fourth, Gene Sanford. Fifth is Henry Sanford, so some drivers definitely stayed out. Sixth, Luke Walker. Seventh, Rob Thomas. Eighth, Mary Shelley. Ninth, Eugene DeMax. And 10th is Dylan Young. 11th, Hayden Klein. 12th, Natalie Hernandez. 13th, Chris Dallerton. 14th, Charles Sanford. 15th, William Duncan. 16th, Michelle Michaels. 17th, Jeffrey Finguy. 18th, Chris Rickenbaugh. 19th, Carl Sander. And 20th is Skyla Johnson. And Johnson, no front end on that 95 car, so that's interesting. I believe some drivers did stay out, not really sure who. But Alessandro Vietti definitely did not have a good pit stop. But neither did Tony Blazer. Near that, or not many people pitted. But I don't know, Dylan Young's quite a ways back there. I'm thinking maybe like the top, like Corleone through DeMax stayed out. But more bonus points for that 97 team. This team just can do no... It seems like this team can just do no wrong. Sonny Corleone has been nearly perfect so far this season. By the end of the... I see this team's almost always finishing in the top 10. Or at least the top 15. Corleone just keeps getting solid finishes, and the Mexican is looking very good. And that is for sure. John Johnston is going to be even slower than he normally is with all that damage. So that's pretty scary. Hopefully I don't wreck it. Look out! Oh, Sanford almost lost it. And no wreck. And Corleone is leading now. A few drivers are coming in, actually. Kyle Sinofsky and James Shelley are in. Wondering what's wrong with those cars. They might just be making pit stops under the green flag. This could be strategy. Just have to wait and see. Ray Ace just set a personal best, but he hasn't exactly done too well. Oh, hey, and Klein's gonna be pretty slow off that corner. So look as if we maybe starting to get into a green flag run here. As Johnston is in. Leah Walker just set her personal best. Still slower than what Corleone set last time by though. Henry Sanford set the fastest lap of the race. So that's interesting. Max just ran off the track a little, and Hernandez right on his back bumper. Eugene DeMax. DeMax might be maybe yet another rookie sensation this season. He won the Michigan race on his debut, and here he is running in the top 10 the week after, showing that Michigan win was not a fluke. Eugene DeMax is here to represent for Richard Childress Racing. Wow, Zachary Robinson now worked his way up from 41st to 19th at Sonoma. Yeah, Zachary Robinson is having a fantastic day. I believe he won this race last... But then again, I believe he won this race last season, so... It's not... It makes a lot of sense. He's actually only 32nd on the speed charts, but... Then again, he's been in traffic all day, so... So it kind of makes sense. And Henry Sanford's in the pit lane. Yet again. Well, we've now got 5 laps to go as Johnson spins it again! Oh boy, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna stop right now and take a look. I have to see how idiotic Johnson can be. Oh my god. You're kidding me, right? He just ran it straight off the road like an idiot. Lol pay driving. Alright, back to live action here. As mentioned, 5 laps are left. Sunny Corleone is leading the race right now. Not sure if she can make it on fuel though. Also, Eugene the Max has moved up to 9th now. Yeah, he inherited 9th because of Henry Sanford coming into the pit lane. And Rob Thomas is making up for his disappointment at Rob Thomas having a good run after his disappointment in Michigan. Qualified on the pole but got taken out in the first track. Rob Thomas has had a pretty good season and he could be a championship contender for the 2nd season in a row. He's been really good. Oh, Sanford is in, along with Walker and Corleone. And Ray Yates is now going to take the lead. I told you those guys were probably not going to be able to make it on fuel, and they didn't. And now Ray Yates, with a damaged car, is the leader. He would love to get his 2nd career win in this series. I believe that would be his 2nd overall. No, I believe it would be his 3rd overall. I believe he has one. Yeah, I believe he has 1 win in the Retro Series and 1 in the Indy Cars, which he got the IndyCar win at Mallory Park last season through controversial manners. He might have won a truck race, but I don't know. I don't think he did. And there's Johnston. I'll be surprised if he spun off again. That guy's been slow all race. Like, really slow. Yeah, Johnston has been hopelessly slow all race. Be careful, dude. You don't want to lull pay driving the 17. Just look how slow he is. And Yates is still going. Wait, is a caution out? Oh, caution's out! The race might be over. Hopefully it's not, but I think we may have ourselves like a 1-lap shootout here. What happened? I have no idea what happened here, but the caution is out. Rob Thomas, I think he came down pit road. Oh, it definitely has to do with Henry Sanford. So if we ourselves a chance caution here, the race is either over or it's going to have a 1-lap shootout, so this is definitely going to be big. Let's take a look at what happened. Ray Yates is the leader. Here's a look at what happened to me out the caution. And Henry Sanford runs into his sister Jean and spins off the track and stuffs his car into the tire wall. And that's the caution. Yeah. Gene Sanford was completely unaffected by this, I believe. Gonna look. Yeah, Gene Sanford completely unaffected. So, Henry Sanford just hurt himself. So, there you go. This incident may have ended a race. Let's go and find out. Let's get back to live coverage. The race is going to end under caution, but the leader of the race had to come down pit road. That Brett Yates, his pit strategy did not work, and as a result, Dylan Young is the leader. Second is Zachary Robinson, and third is Skylar Johnson here. The result, the standings are really shook up right now. We're gonna see if Dylan Young is going to win the race here. Does he have to come down pit road? Hopefully not. I don't want to see another spa. No, he's not going down pit road. And how is Zachary Robinson, man? 41st to 2nd. What a fantastic drive by Robinson. But one spot ahead of him is Dylan Young in a 33, who coming around the final bend at a screeching 37 miles an hour, is going to take his first ever Budweiser Retro Series win here at Sonoma. Dylan Young is now a free-time INORL winner. Congratulations to Dylan Young. Second is Zachary Robinson. Fantastic drive from 41st to 2nd. Third is Skylar Johnson. Fourth, May Shelley without a front end. Skylar Johnson didn't have a front end either. Fifth is Tony Blazer. Great run for a defending champ. Sixth, Alessandro Vietti. Another great run for him. Seventh, Sonny Corleone. There is just no stopping this 97 team. Eighth, Jean Sanford. That contact with her brother did not phase her at all. Ninth is Leia Walker. And then Rob Thomas rounds out the top 10. Pretty interesting race here at Sonoma. Congratulations to Dylan Young on his first win in the Budweiser Retro Series. Here comes the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL Racing Uncontained. See you next time.